What they will say is, I don't mind meeting somebody older as long as we're from the same generation. In other words, if he's older than my parents, it's going to get a little weird. I don't know that I'm going to be attracted to him, and that's going to be a problem for us. He may be interesting to hang out with, we can eat sushi together, but is it going to get romantic? Am I going to marry this guy? Am I going to have this guy's children? Am I going to move halfway around the world and live my life with somebody who's older than my parents?
Dave says, much has been said about the age difference in the Ukraine and the Philippines. Thank you. Any thoughts regarding age differences that are acceptable in China? So I love China. China is an amazing, my wife is absolutely in love with China. She loves going there. They treat her like a rock star because she has lighter hair, like you do. So if you went there, they will be taking pictures of you at the Great Wall of China instead of the Great Wall because you are just so different, and they love that. Tanya was very depressed when she came back home. She wasn't a rock star anymore. But she is in my eyes still, that's for sure. But anyways, age difference in China, I would say, is pretty close to what it would be in probably Ukraine. It's probably going to be, once you start getting over that 20-year age difference, you got to be a little more careful. It's probably a little less elastic than in some of the places, maybe even a little bit less elastic than the Ukraine even. Just depends on the woman. But, you know, normally don't see large age differences in China. A lot of that has to do with the age of the man and the woman. You know, if the woman is 18 or 19, you know, and you see a 25, 30-year age difference, that's pretty substantial and pretty risky. But if she's 30 and you have a 25, 30-year age difference, that's a little bit of a different story, and depends on the, you know, the physical, not just the chronological age of the two, but the physical age of the two, the real physical age. Some people, my gosh, they're, you know, 60 and they look like they're 40, you know, and they're in great shape and everything. That has a lot to do with it too. So if you present really well, right, then you got what we like to jokingly refer to as the game to cover the spread, and you can handle a larger age difference, and you want in a larger age difference, okay? I mean, you know, sometimes there's that old adage, be careful what you wish for, you may get it. But if I was going to China wanting a really large age difference, I would probably go to the Philippines, because there, the culture and everything is more predisposed to being more elastic with the age difference than what you would see in China.
And what I will tell you is what they have told me. I have no reason to tell you otherwise. Women in Ukraine, women in China, what they will say is, I don't mind meeting somebody older as long as we're from the same generation. In other words, if he's older than my parents, it's going to get a little weird. I don't know that I'm going to be attracted to him, and that's going to be a problem for us. He may be interesting to hang out with, we can eat sushi together, but is it going to get romantic? Am I going to marry this guy? Am I going to have this guy's children? Am I going to move halfway around the world and live my life with somebody who's older than my parents? And so I think that's very reliable information. So when you meet somebody, you ask her, how old are your parents? If you're older than her parents, that's probably not the direction that you want to go in. So if you're in your 50s and 60s, guys, you're probably looking at women in their 30s and 40s. Right? If you're in your 40s, you can meet women in their mid to late 20s. I wouldn't go any younger than that, but that's just my advice. You can do what you want. But that's what I think, Ed, all right?
Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides. Check out our website at
AsianLovemates.com.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.